Hello, I'm producer John from the Balls in a Tray podcast, and this is my sticky bit in the middle. Shadow of the Tomb Raider is available for release later this year, so there's already the facility to pre-order it, of course. Now, this is nothing new, you say, we've been doing this forever, and you're absolutely right. But what kind of stopped me in my tracks on this one, because I was just about to hit the button, is we're looking at least 6 months for release. And if you order this kind of thing from the PlayStation Store, for example, they take your money. So that means that Sony have got my 55 quid for 6 months and I've got nothing. That kind of smells like it's taking the pee a little bit. I don't know about you. Maybe I'll just keep it and buy it when it comes out. Anyway, moving on to proper things. Battletech is returning. You could be argued it never really went away, but not really on anything that I've seen. And as the most recent one, the MechWarrior Online, was basically a PvP online thing, and that's not my thing at all. So when I saw that there was a new Battletech title, not the MechWarrior or the Mech Commander, but a Battletech title, I was kind of pleased. It unfortunately looks like it's coming for PC and sort of PCs and Mac and Linux and stuff, and not consoles, which is a bit of a bummer. But I've been a massive Battletech fan since it was tabletop games and hex grids and stuff like that, and moving things around, rolling dice and stuff. So I'm really excited about that. I've actually got somewhere, I couldn't find it, but I do still have a copy of the Crescent Hawk's Revenge from 1990. That's so long ago, it's so scary. On 5¼ inch floppy disk. Look it up, kids. It was a real thing. I'm just huge about this. So hopefully it'll be released on other things apart from just the PC and the Mac and the Linux boxes. Although I have to say, it's tempting just to get one so I can play it. Is that wrong? Who knows? We'll see. TV time, and this last week I found on Netflix Happy! With an exclamation point at the end of it, although from you it's that side, isn't it? Anyway, it's not a problem. Happy. Just the weirdest, oddest thing that I've seen in a long, long time. It's described, and I'll quote, as irreverent, raunchy, and violent. And it's all of those things and so much more. If you like your cop dramas, kind of cop drama, disgraced detective gets kicked out of the force, becomes a hitman, and is recruited to find a little girl who turns, a little girl by her imaginary friend who just happens to be a flying blue unicorn. Yeah, no word of a lie. Really well done, really violent, kind of raunchy, and definitely skating a very, very thin line. But I kind of watched it back to back to back, and it's really good, really well put together. And if you have the Netflix and that side of kind of weirdness floats your boat, I'd suggest you give it a go. So I was having a look at Anthem and Beyond Good and Evil 2, which is the prequel to Beyond Good and Evil, which I haven't played. So I was looking at those kind of things and seeing when they were coming out, and that's kind of into next year, 2019. But one of the things in the list of stuff coming out for 2019 which caught my eye was this. So this is a still from a game coming out called Days Gone. It's coming out on PS4 next year sometime, apparently. And what caught my eye is this guy he's obviously killed so many of these freakers. They're not zombies. They're freakers in this game. He's killed so many of these things. He's actually just bored now. I mean, you can just see him thinking, oh, over you go. Should I have salad tonight, or maybe a jacket potato? Maybe, or even, did I leave the whole light on? Anyway, apparently these things will be coming in massive waves of thousands and stuff like that, and sometimes you just got to run away rather than fight him. As I say, it's called Days Gone. It's coming out on PS4. So if being a bored zombie killer is your thing, I don't know, maybe that's a title to look out for you in the future. Finally, after my lament on the last sticky bit that I didn't have anything to play, one of our friends and colleagues suggested that I give God of War a go. Now, I talked about God of War previously and how everybody's raving about it, but I didn't go for it because I thought, I've not played any of the previous games, I'm not going to know what the hell's going on, I'm just going to get lost and it'll pee me off. So I didn't go for it. Not a problem, he said. That's what I thought, but it really works well on its own. And it does. I got it and I've been playing through it and it's really good. I mean, okay, it's pretty much in the same vein as your Uncharted's and your Tomb Raiders and that kind of thing. A little bit more open than a Tomb Raider, perhaps. But lots of puzzles to solve and baddies to fight and skill trees. Oh my god, skill trees. So many skill trees to manage with points and buying weapons upgrades from dwarves and stuff like that. Lots and lots and lots of stuff going on. The kid can be a bit annoying, but apparently if you skill him up, he actually becomes quite useful in taking stuff out. But yes, apparently it's very, very good. I'm going through it, I'm enjoying it, and more than I thought I would, actually. When it started off, I thought, this feels like it's going to be a bit of a grind. But Christopher Judge, who was Teal'c in Stargate, he does the voice of Kratos, does it really well. He's not a great dad. I mean, I'm sure Chris Judge is a great dad. I'm not him. Kratos is not a great dad. I don't know Chris Judge. You may be fantastic. He seems like a nice man. Anyway, so yes, God of War, worth giving it a go if you're looking for something to do and you thought, I didn't do the other ones. Am I going to get anything out of it? Is it going to make sense? Forget about the history. Play this one. It's super duper. We did talk about it on the podcast, so if I've repeated myself, I do apologise. But if I haven't, if this is new to you, you should give the podcast a go. Why not? What you got to lose? I mean, apart from thick end of an hour and a half of your life, maybe. If so, give it a go. Subscribe to it. You might like it. If you already do subscribe, thank you. Please tell a friend. I mean, no one should suffer alone. So with that in mind, thank you very much for watching. I'll bid you adieu and see you next time.